A Democrat mayor from Indiana is facing multiple felonies after his wife's son was recently arrested. Mayor Ron Meir of Michigan City, Indiana, is pictured here with his wife, Agnes Meir, whose son was recently arrested on drug charges. Now, the mayor himself is facing multiple felony charges. The Democrat mayor is now facing multiple felonies, including intimidation, 2 counts of false informing, and felony misconduct after his stepson's arrest and a dispute between the mayor and police. It's also very interesting that Mayor Meir was among the top supporters of one of the Democrats' main candidates running for president, Mayor Pete Buttigieg. Democrat mayor from South Bend, Indiana, Mayor Pete Buttigieg, was endorsed by Mayor Ron Meir. Mayor Ron Meir recently endorsed South Bend Mayor Pete Buttigieg along with 9 other Indiana mayors. This was part of a list of 50 mayors to endorse the upstart presidential campaign. It is also interesting that Mayor Pete Buttigieg attended a roundtable of mayors that is hosted by Mayor Ron Meir. Another article reads, Democrat mayor faces charges amid clash with police chief and prosecutor. Ron Meir, the Democrat mayor of Michigan City, Indiana, now faces a criminal case. He is charged with intimidation, official misconduct, and false informing, quote, resulting in substantial hindrance to law enforcement. They acknowledge that this follows turbulent weeks for the mayor and the Michigan City Police Department. On October 24th, the police chief resigned after Mayor Meir asked him to stop cooperating with the county drug task force. That was the same task force that had arrested Meir's stepson, Adam Bray, pictured here, just 2 weeks earlier. 3 top police officials then resigned, saying that the mayor's demands put the community at unacceptable risk. It seems the mayor is arguing that he and his family should be completely immune from investigation as there is an election coming up and it could hurt his chances. The mayor recently responded to news of these charges saying, quote, it was brought to my attention by a confidential informant that the prosecutor, Prosecutor John Lake, was directed by the LaPorte County Prosecutor's Office and a member of the Drug Task Force to target my son, claims Mayor Meir on an October 14th statement. He went on to say, quote, it is no coincidence this is occurring just a couple of weeks before the election. Prosecutor Lake responded, calling the accusations completely false. Prosecutor responding to these claims by the mayor said, quote, his theme, the mayor's, I've heard it on the radio, is keep a good thing going, Lake said in an interview last month. If keep a good thing going means we're going to have a 2-tiered justice system in LaPorte County, I'm not going to keep a good thing going. The prosecutor insisted that the new charges against the mayor were supposed to be kept out of the public eye. A tweet here reads, we reached out to the county prosecutor by phone, and he told me those records were not supposed to be made public. The online docket shows the files were sealed earlier this week and were just unsealed this afternoon. That was a tweet from Friday. In another recent statement, Mayor Meir said that he and his family have been under extreme stress and criticism since his stepson was arrested. Going back to the charges against the mayor, the 2 false informing charges are misdemeanors, the 5 intimidation charges, and the official misconduct charge are level 6 felonies. And in this continuing feud between the mayor and prosecutors, the Michigan City mayor, Mayor Muir, is now requesting a special prosecutor to handle the case. They have been trying to argue that the LaPorte County Prosecutor's Office has a conflict of interest in the case, according to documents shared by Muir's office. Also notable, 2 judges have already recused themselves from the case due to conflicts. After Muir was charged, the judge assigned to his case recused himself because his wife works as corporate counsel for the city. The fact that this Democrat mayor has been charged with trying to block the police from investigating his stepson is also very interesting, given that this roundtable meeting of Indiana mayors, hosted by Ron Muir and attended by other well-known mayors like Pete Buttigieg, was intended to display the city's new $13 million police station that was built in August of 2016, and also the department's extensive community policing program. At the time of this event, Tom McDermott, another Democrat mayor from Indiana, said of the police department, quote, "This is one of the coolest police departments I've ever seen, and I've been a mayor for 14 years. I think very highly of Mayor Muir. I think he's a great mayor and he deserves a lot of credit." Again, among the others attending included Pete Buttigieg of South Bend. So this is the letter of resignation from the chief of police of the city of Michigan following these demands by Mayor Ron Muir for officials to stop investigating his son. The chief of police then sent this letter saying, quote, "Dear Mayor Muir, I deeply regret that the current circumstances leave me no alternative but to resign as chief of police of Michigan City. Although my resignation is made without hesitation, it is not made in haste. 27 years ago, I took my first oath as a member of the Michigan City Police Department and member of the greater law enforcement community. In taking my oath, I dedicated myself to serve with honor, integrity, and professionalism as a public servant, committed to the protection of all people who make up the Michigan City community." Went on to say, quote, "My oath of 27 years ago did not change when I accepted the appointment to serve as the Assistant Chief of Police in 2004, nor did it change 9 years ago when I accepted the appointment and honor of a lifetime to serve as the Chief of Police. Although the past 15 years have been spent upon the appointment and at the pleasure of the mayors of Michigan City, the commitment and the responsibilities of my oath have never changed and have always been to the people of this community and to the other dedicated men and women in law enforcement with whom I proudly serve. Ultimately, it is to them that I am truly accountable, and it is with this ultimate accountability in mind that I must resign." He then said to the mayor in this letter, quote, "Your directive to me this evening to withdraw all cooperation and participation in the LaPorte County Drug Task Force and to reassign the officers who are currently attached to the task force places the Michigan City community at unacceptable risk. I am simply unable to reconcile my oath of office with your directive for me to withdraw our department's participation in the task force, reassign the talented and committed members of the Michigan City Police Department who are currently serving the unit with utmost integrity, dedication, and professionalism asked of them." The chief also reminded Mayor Muir that Michigan City had been designated a, quote, "high-intensity drug trafficking area," and that the federal government had invested hundreds of thousands of dollars in interdiction. Quote, "I do not know whether your decision is related to your stepson's recent arrest by the task force, but I do know that your decision is not in the interest of public safety, that it places the people of this great community in harm's way. Without any drug enforcement, Michigan City will be less safe to live, and a more dangerous place for law enforcement to work. Though the mayor is still resisting these criminal charges against him, he did apologize to the police chief, saying, quote, "I apologized for my choice of words to the chief during a private heated discussion, and I apologize to the members of the Michigan City Police Department, especially the detectives currently assigned to the Drug Task Force," Mayor Muir wrote. He went on to say, quote, "I did not mean what I said to Chief Swistek, and I had no intention of reassigning any officers on the LaPorte County Drug Task Force or withdrawing cooperation and participation of the Michigan City Police Department on said task force," the mayor has insisted. So the reaction from the mayor seems to be seriously contradicted by what the police department and prosecutors are saying. Let me know what you think about this case so far. Please leave a comment and tell me what you think. If you could leave a like on this video, that is greatly appreciated, and make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. Also, in the video description are links to my Patreon and PayPal accounts where you can support the channel directly. Thanks again, all supporters at patreon.com/realityreader and paypal.me/realityreader. I will follow up soon. Thanks, everyone.